Oh shit, boys, what's going on? Welcome back. Sorry, popcorn kernel stuck in my throat. We're good. All right. Welcome back to the most okayest podcast, everybody. Sorry for that little brief little thing I had going on there. I had a popcorn kernel stuck in my throat. I am your host, Tyler, along with my co-host, Steven and Garcia, and our boy is back in black. Diver is back joining us today. How y'all doing?
Yeah. Okay.
Don't everybody answer at once.
I'm not too bad, man.
Oh, I'm good.
Good. It's good to hear, boys. Good to hear.
Ben's already active. He goes, if you died of popcorn, can I take over?
Damn.
I already called dibs, so this is awkward.
Yeah, that's kind of awkward. But no.
So no.
So we usually start off with a question Q&A or a little first quick Q&A, but this one's gonna be kind of funny. All right. So if y'all could replace or put in a sex scene in one movie, what movie would it be and where would you place it?
Oh God.
Damn, that's deep.
Put a sex scene in one movie and replace it, and where would you put it in the movie?
Yep.
Huh.
So I can give you guys an example that I thought of today. Mine would be, and Ben, you can always join in on this one. Mine would be in Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Could you imagine the Oompa Loompas like in, out, in, out, in, and out, like singing about that shit? Yeah, that's where I would put it. Mine, like in the grass that's like edible.
Oh God.
Yeah, right there.
Okay.
Turns it from PG to R in 2 seconds.
To like MA. What is that? The NR 17 or something?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, mature audiences.
Yeah. Where would you put it? God, I don't know. What about you guys? I'm trying to think.
Yeah, I don't know.
Imagine if it was one of the Fast and Furious, because then you got Vin Diesel saying like we're family.
I can see that.
Never answered my question.
That turns into an Alabama version. We're family.
He just walked out of the bedroom and just be like, "We're family."
That's big as shit, and then The Rock follows him with that grin that he has. That's a good one. Y'all think of one?
No, I could think of.
No.
Or
I'm trying to think.
Or you could put it in Shrek in the first one when he tells everybody to get out of the swamp. He just comes out butt ass naked, and there's a reason for it.
No, I want to see the dragon and donkey. I want to see them how they get it on, because donkey's either freaking hung like a whale.
I've always wondered that.
Donkey's hung like a whale if he's hitting that.
Oh God.
Huh?
So Tyler says Willy Wonka. Was Divers Shrek?
Shrek and Fast and Furious, Steven.
Has Garcia answered yet?
No, I can't think of any.
Dude, I'm struggling to think of something.
Yeah, I think those are good.
Nothing?
Yeah, I can't think
No.
of anything.
You come back to it?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
All right. Well, as everybody knows what's going on this week, has everybody watched the last episode that was put out today of Hawkeye?
No,
I have not.
Not
no.
yet.
No.
No.
watching it tonight.
I just watched
I
it.
planned on watching it tonight.
I'm gonna watch
Just
it
watched
later.
Wanted to beat my meat to it. Fantastic.
That's
My-
the general response.
My Christmas
I
wish
think.
is Haley Steinfeld showing up in my house. That's a
Okay.
wish right there.
Alrighty.
She's
That's
good.
fair. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. So, and then another big thing. I finally finished What If. Oh my God. What a series. And I cannot wait for season 2. Holy shit.
Yeah, What If's pretty good.
Yo, that was amazing. That just tinkled my winkle a little bit. And then,
Okay.
you know, some type of movie coming out this week. It's a new Spider-Man movie. I don't know if you all have heard of it. It
no,
looks
not
pretty
once.
good.
Nope, not heard of it at all.
Looks pretty good. I think it might get a good 6 out of 10 review. I got my tickets because I'm kind of curious. What about y'all? Did you guys get your tickets?
Monday.
100%.
Tomorrow night.
Friday night or Friday at noon.
Steven, I don't even want to ask you about what time.
It's okay.
You soiled this friendship, Steven.
I guess I did.
So, all right. Well, we got that out of the way. Are you guys excited for it though? Like for real? Are you guys excited?
Yeah, 100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm taking a shot of adrenaline just in case my heart stops tomorrow night.
Well, that won't
That won't. Yeah.
that won't help you. That'll make it worse.
Oh, well, one way or another.
I was going to say something else.
I might have a heart attack tomorrow night, so you never know.
Steven, it's just a movie. You don't need to be jerking off. And I swear to God, if I see in the newspapers or anything, I hear fat man gets arrested for showing his little kids at a Spider-Man premiere because you got too excited and it's your face, I'm going to literally be in jail with you because I'm probably going to murder you.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because that'll never happen because I'm not that fucking weird. That way.
You're pretty
Hey,
weird.
Huey
Man.
Herman did it, and
No.
he came around, all right? He turned his life around.
Where's my bike?
Up his ass.
Steven's just going to say, where's Mr. Toby? Oh, Toby's here. Go, go, go.
Okay, sure.
All right.
I already know.
And then-
I already knew what this episode was going to be before I even went live tonight. I was like, yep, Diver's back. Tyler's fucking, he's got a little energy tonight, and I was like, fuck it. Okay.
Yep. Here we go.
Yep.
And then I don't think I sent it to Diver, but did y'all watch that TikTok I sent y'all? Garcia and Steven?
No.
No? I'll
No.
go fuck myself. Way to go. It was the it's believed to be the Multiverse of Madness leaked trailer in China.
Well, I don't.
Oh yes, I saw it.
I don't want to. I don't want to see a leaked trailer. I'll wait till the trailer comes out.
No.
So you can jerk off to it, right?
Yeah,
bitch.
exactly.
Oh my god, I'm gonna wait till I figure it out. Yeah, it looks pretty good, Garcia. I ain't gonna lie. That shit look good as hell.
It looks like it ties in with What If.
Doesn't it? With
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. And you know exactly what I'm talking about.
With the thing, yeah, sure.
Yep. All right. So we're gonna move on to our NFL scoreboard. Woo! We'll go over, the games, then we'll go over our picks, and we'll go over our fantasy picks, and Steven will update us on the overall records and tell everybody where we're at and how we did, and let everybody know how our guest did, and we'll go from there. So, to start off, Thursday night game, Vikings over the Steelers, 36-28. More surprisingly good than I thought it was going to be.
True.
Yeah, it came out pretty damn well. I thought it was a good game. Vikings came out on top, though. So, can't complain there. And then we move on to Saints versus Jets. Kamara comes back, has himself a game, and does his thing. If you guys got anything, please chime in, because I'm just going to fly through this. I might have some questions
okay.
for you, too.
Okay.
Don't worry. So, you look at the Saints. So let me do this actually for the Vikings Steelers. How washed is Ben Roethlisberger?
Oh, terrible.
I mean,
Yeah,
done.
done.
Yeah, I've said it since
His body is not
beginning
there
of the season.
anymore.
No, he's done.
Done?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ben asked, "What's more typical: Vikings collapsing after half, or Steelers deciding to wake up randomly?" I mean, both. Both are pretty typical.
Both? Yeah. And then, okay, second question on that one. Is this Kirk Cousins' last season in Minnesota?
Mm.
I hope not. I hope not.
I think
Well,
he.
still, like,
I think he
it's hard to-
succeeds because he's there.
it's hard to say he is, because, like, it's hard to say it's his last season, because when you look at it, he's only got, like, 2 or 3 picks on the year. And how many touchdowns? Like, he's pushing 30 now, I think, if not over.
He fits that offense, though, too. He fits that offense.
So, like, it's hard to argue it when his stats, at least this year, are looking relatively good, and they're just quiet, though.
Right.
Let's see. Ben
Okay.
says, "I don't think so. He's the most stable QB they've had since Favre."
Exactly.
Yeah, I wouldn't disagree.
I can agree with that.
And that West Coast
'Cause-
offense, it's him.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then if you truly look at it, if they had Dalvin Cook healthy for an entire year,
Dalvin Cook has
Like-
become Dalvin Cook. If he's healthy for a whole year, he's top 3 running back in the league.
yeah, but I'm saying like if he could stay healthy for an entire year, like imagine what that offense could really be. Because I mean, Jefferson, in my opinion, is easily a top 5 wide receiver right now,
Right.
if not
Agreed.
top 3 or 4.
Right. Okay. So, and then moving on to the Saints and Jets. Do y'all think that? And I won't do this for each team, but I had some, like I said, some questions. Is Sean Payton still an offensive genius without Drew Brees?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, he is.
Yeah,
I mean, his players underperforming isn't a sign of him being a bad coach. So.
Right.
Okay. So then we go on to the Falcons over the Panthers. I mean, we were so high and mighty on the Panthers at the beginning of the season, and they just literally died.
Imploded.
Yep.
Yeah.
What do you think happens to Cam Newton after this game or after this year?
I think they might keep him unless they can
What?
unless they can draft a quarterback. I think they'll keep him.
Okay.
here's my question: what's going to happen to Christian McCaffrey?
That is a good
We'll see.
question.
He'll stay, but he'll
Uh,
probably have one. He probably has one more year.
I would say is his contract up this season?
It's not
No,
up,
he
but
signed-
like,
He signed an extension.
yeah, but the thing is what are they going to do? Are they going to try to restructure it to try to get more money? Or are they going to try to look for trades?
No, they'll keep him. He's too valuable to that team when he's healthy.
He-
If he can get healthy,
Yeah,
he's fine.
but I mean the thing
But
is
that's
he's
if he
never
stays
healthy.
healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean he's never
That's the reason
healthy.
why
He's
I'm
just a
saying
waste
that.
of money.
That's the reason why I think maybe they look at trying to restructure his contract so that way they're able to actually help build more around him.
Right.
Because I mean, like me and you were talking about it earlier, Tyler. Like DJ Moore is a beast.
Yeah. So I said that DJ Moore, if he gets a good quarterback, he's a top 7 wide receiver in the league.
Yeah. Yeah, I can
I
see
think
that.
he's
Yeah.
that talented and he's that good.
I completely agree. But that's
And then-
the thing is like they can't get a quarterback, they can't keep a solid run game, and I mean it's just bad.
Right.
Just move CMC to quarterbacks, the Panthers' problems would be solved. Ben said in
That
the
would-
chat.
That wouldn't make more problem. That'd make more problems because he get hit more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Huh?
All right. And then Seahawks over the Texans.
Expected.
Expected. I have a one of my downs on that one, so we'll go back to that one. Chiefs over the Raiders. Did y'all see what the Raiders did right before the game?
Yeah, I did.
And then
No, I
Chiefs
didn't.
the Raiders danced on the Chiefs
On their logo.
on their
Yeah.
logo, and that's the wrong team to piss off.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean, it's just one of those games. The Raiders have been upsetting every single time that I've been going against them. So the one time I put my faith in them, of course they get shit on by the Chiefs.
It's
So
safe to say the Chiefs are back though. Like,
The
consistently.
Chiefs are finding their groove.
See,
yeah.
Yeah.
at the right time.
I don't fully agree with that. I don't fully agree with that at all. I think that they beat a bad team and they exposed a bad team, but I don't think they're back yet.
okay, I have a down on that one too.
Okay.
On the
So,
Chiefs and everybody. Browns over the Ravens. Man,
both of
what a
those
game!
both of those games were weird that they had this season. The first one a couple weeks ago and then this one, they were strange
Yeah.
games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the Browns going down. I mean, completely going down because of the COVID situation. There is. Whew,
Yeah.
that's going to be a tough one.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm on a bye this week in our fantasy league, so I don't have to worry about that, and I don't have anybody playing for those guys. So whoop de doo. And then we go to Cowboys Washington.
I thought Washington was going to come back for a minute.
Yeah,
Same.
Washington started making it, making a little bit of a push there. Do you think? And I think I've asked this before. Trevor Heineke, is he the future starting quarterback? Is it his job to lose next year?
I think it is.
Yep. Same.
I think it's his job to
I
lose.
think it is.
Going back to the
I mean,
Chiefs. Oh, go ahead, Diver.
No, I was gonna say who's gonna overtake him? Like
Fitzmagic,
Fitzmagic.
baby.
Fitzmagic is great as he is in the press
He's a good
conferences
backup.
and everything, his body can't take it anymore.
He's a great backup.
Yeah, he's a great backup and mentor at this point.
Yeah. Honestly, going back to the Chiefs game real quick, Ben put in chat, he said not only did they dance on their logo, they failed to cross the logo for the rest of the game. That's
I mean, they did score.
Hey, he's making a joke, man.
I know.
Jeez.
I know. It's a joke, too. It's a joke back. I know. All right. Titans over the Jags.
Expected.
Okay. So this
Urban
is a good
Meyer's
one.
a joke.
Okay. So this is a good little question right here. Do you think they get rid of Urban? Do you think Urban Meyer stays for this? They stay, double down on Urban, and they say, okay, Urban, you have full control of the staff. You get your staff. We'll see how it goes. Or do they say, all right, we're done. We're moving on?
No, he's done because he had his shot this year and he fucked it up.
I'd say kick him to the curb.
I think they bring him in next year, but if he doesn't start showing improvement until after 6 games or so, I think he's done. Or halfway through the season, I think then he'll be done.
So I agree. I agree. And Ben said he's staying there at this point. They made no intent to fire him. Well, I mean, they don't have to really show an attempt. So they just have to. They're probably just letting him play out. But my thing is, if he continues to be bad, you're letting go of a mainly what people say a once in a lifetime talent in Trevor Lawrence. You let him kind of just waste away. So do you try and say, okay, we're going to give you one more year. We're going to see what you can do, maybe improve, come on in. Let's just see. Let's see what kind of free agents you can pick up, all this and that. Now, free agency wise, I don't see the Jags as being a top destination.
But they'll probably have money.
They have money. They have a ton of money. And you know what's really bad is they do have some talent. I mean, James Robinson is good. They still have oh God, what's his name? Locker room wouldn't stand. He lost their locker room basically.
Yeah, they're already gone.
Who's the dude?
They still have Josh Allen, the defensive end.
No, the dude the running back from Clemson that was drafted along with Trevor Lawrence.
That's the end. The one who's hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he won't be too bad, and then you still have some solid wide receivers. So I mean, they have an okay. I just think if I'll give him 6 games, then he's gone.
I wouldn't even say that. If he's not one of the first coaches fired at the end of this season, he'll be on a super short leash, and it'll be 3 weeks.
Wait, here's the thing. Do you hear what their old kicker came out and said supposedly?
Yeah, he got kicked. Yeah.
No, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, he's in. I feel like he doesn't. Whenever you watch him coach, he just doesn't care.
Yeah,
he doesn't have that same fire like he did in college. Something's off.
No.
Man.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you truly look at it, not a lot of coaches can make that adjustment.
No.
Right.
Nick Saban didn't either.
Yeah, that's what I'm
saying. He
saying.
didn't last long as fuck either. He didn't last long.
If you truly look at it, a lot of those coaches can't go up to the pros from college. They can go down, but they haven't really been able to go up.
Right.
Aside from Pete Carroll.
Yeah, Pete Carroll's about the only one. Yeah.
Well, and Pete Carroll too, though. You got to think when he first got into the NFL, he was not that good.
No, he wasn't.
But he got thrown into a good situation in Seattle where they already had a solid team around him. So, I mean,
you also got to look at it too. Pete Carroll's college teams were basically pro teams. He was Alabama.
So
he was.
So was Urban Meyers though too. I mean, you look at he had Florida, he had Ohio State.
Florida,
I mean,
Florida, yes. But also Ohio State, they were good, but also look at it, how many players are truly still starting in the NFL right now, or
but
have ever started in the NFL.
But that doesn't show. Matt, look at Pete Carroll's. Matt Leinert's gone. Reggie Bush didn't do much. I mean, you can really say that about them too.
Look at his defense though. Troy Polamalu, Matthews, Pete Carroll's defense was
okay. So you do the same thing about Ohio State. Ezekiel Elliott, you had both sides. You have a few players that stayed. Other than that, I mean, you can look at each coach in the college, except for probably Nick Saban and a couple other ones that have had solid starters all around.
I don't know. I might be biased, but
yeah, we know. And then we move on to so the Titans over the Jags. Scary enough, the Titans are still in. They still have I think they would be right now the 3 seed, which is kind of terrifying, but I think the Colts are starting to kind of catch up depending on how the Titans finish out the season. But Titans still have the 3 seed right now. It's between Chiefs and Titans for that 2-3 seed. But what they really want, of course, is that number 1 seed. Then moving on, Broncos over the Lions. What a game! That was for what a game to have in lieu of Demaryius Thomas's passing. For a Broncos fan, I think for everyone too, that was kind of sad. It was unexpected. It was just like, whoa.
Yeah.
But how crazy, some of the couple things that came out, Demaryius Thomas passed away at 33. Javonte Williams was the first person to score. Ring number 33 in their last drive that ended in a touchdown was 88 yards. So good on them. Good on the Broncos to win. And the Lions still suck. So
The Lions.
Yep, they're the Lions. And I don't know how Ben chose Detroit in that one, but good on him for
good on him for trying to pick a different team.
Yeah. Yeah, and I do too, Ben. I give props to the Lions head coach that declined the penalty. It came out that Vic Fangio and him had a agreement at the beginning of the game. They talked before, and they came out and said Dan Campbell and him talked about it. So,
it's still
still something it shows a lot. So that's really cool on them.
It's still some class, yeah.
And Dan Campbell, they may be 1-10-1, but that's a class act. I like him a lot. After what he did last week when they beat the Vikings with saying the names of the people the kids that got shot, and then this last week, that's really cool. Chargers of the Giants, man, did y'all see that pass to Guyton that Herbert made?
Yeah.
Ooh, boy, what a throw. My God. Whoo. Whew, that's all I got to say is whoo.
Oof.
49ers over the Bengals, 26-23. What a game.
That was a good game.
It was
a
great
good game.
And then another great game, the Bucks over the Bills. Holy crap.
That's rough to call that a good game. I mean, the fourth quarter
OT, man.
The fourth quarter comeback was impressive, but I mean that game never should have gone to overtime. And yeah, Ben just said that. Never should have gone to overtime. There's no way you should allow the Bills to come back on you like that in the fourth quarter.
I'm still happy it went into overtime because it saved my fantasy team.
Yes, it did. Yep. You fuck.
So, do y'all think now the Bucks have a little bit more momentum going into the playoffs, of course? And do you think they still have the same momentum as last year to go in and try and win it all?
It's going to come down to who they play in the playoffs.
Yep.
But again, though, it's playoff Brady. No matter what,
you'll never go against Tom Brady.
You can't count him out.
Yeah. And if everybody gets healthy before the playoffs, that's...
Oh, yeah.
That's scary.
An interesting stat, too, to where it said Tom Brady hasn't thrown a pick in the red zone since he's joined the Bucks.
I think if they end up playing 2 AFC West or NFC West teams to try to make it, they might lose to one of them.
I don't think they will play 2 of them because one of them will get knocked out before they even touch them. If they play the Rams, they know how to. Brady can beat the Rams, and Brady can also beat the Cardinals. I don't know if they can do it twice, but the Cardinals, look kind of iffy on Monday night. I mean,
they've been banged up though. They've battled a lot of injuries, and then now DeAndre Hopkins is out for a while.
Well, he'll just be out for the rest of the season. He should be back in the playoff.
Should. But again, though, the way the season's been going, I wouldn't hold my breath.
And then Packers over the Bears. The Aaron Rodgers still got more stakes and shares in the Bears franchise. He definitely owns them. And what do y'all think? I know I asked you to this, Garcia and Steven, but Diver, where do you think Rodgers plays next year?
I say your mic is a little messed up. You sound like you're underwater.
Just pulled a little bit.
Oh shit.
So I don't know, because it's truly hard. It's kind of like the whole Tom Brady thing. It's truly hard to see Aaron Rodgers in a different uniform.
I don't think I said that like the Tom Brady thing. I think Aaron Rodgers will either finish his career a Packer or he's retiring.
I'm gonna disconnect without the thing real quick, and then I will be right back.
Why would Rodgers leave Green Bay? Because Green Bay's treated him like shit.
I don't see him going anywhere though. I don't see him going anywhere.
But I mean, it's this thing where either he's gonna retire a Packer or he's gonna play another season for the Packers. He's not going anywhere.
I mean, you also got to remember though. So like, I truly think that could be the case, but we also thought the same thing for Tom Brady.
Right.
Like we all thought Tom Brady was either like the Patriots were going to do something and help him out, or he was just going to retire, and then Tom Brady left.
Why would Rodgers leave Green Bay? I mean, because the front office, like you Diver just said, his front office sucks. They don't do anything.
Yeah, but Tom
you
Brady.
Look at their last of their draft, they haven't drafted once for help.
And Tom Brady and Aaron Rodgers aren't the same person though. Tom Brady has had one major injury his entire career. Aaron Rodgers is fucked up every season, it seems like.
I mean, this season he's really not fucked up, and he's still playing.
No. I mean, he's still got the fractured toe. I mean, I guess it's not a fuck
but he's
up,
playing through it though. He's playing though.
They're not the same. It's not equatable. Rodgers has had nowhere near the protection that Tom Brady had in New England.
He hasn't, but at the same time, I mean, Aaron Rodgers' line has still been great.
Yeah.
But that doesn't equate to where Rodgers will play next year. It just doesn't. Like you can have protection.
I'm telling you, Rodgers either plays in Green Bay. They agree to something for him next year, or he's retiring. He's not going anywhere.
He won't retire.
It would be hilarious though if he goes to Chicago.
Oh my god.
I don't think Chicago's ready to make that move.
No, they're not.
Yeah,
I'd say they have too many young guys that they're trying to build up for a future.
The only place I could honestly foresee Aaron Rodgers going is Carolina, and that's it.
Oh,
he doesn't have.
The thing.
But that's the thing, though, is Carolina. But that's the thing is, you guys got to think of these old quarterbacks like Russell Wilson, Aaron Rodgers. They're not going to look for a team that's rebuilding. They want to go to a team that has weapons. What is one of the teams in this league that has the weapons that quarterbacks want? Guess who? Denver Broncos.
We're not going to sign Aaron Rodgers.
Shut up.
It's not happening.
Shut up. But what I'm saying is, what quarterbacks look for? They look for weapons. They look for young, signed weapons. Rodgers has never had that type of weaponry before. He just hasn't. You have, like he said, it's going to be like a Tom Brady situation. Tom Brady looked for who has the weapons. Guess who had it? Tampa Bay. Yep. If Russell came out and said, just like Ben said last week, Denver is one of his options. You know why? Because of the weapons he can have. We would have one of the best receiving cores he's ever had. We would probably have one of the best receiving cores Rodgers has ever had. You can say Devontae Adams, but Devontae Adams is equal to one receiver. We have 4 or 5 good receivers. Holy shit. Rodgers would have a field day. Russell Wilson would have a field day.
I'd say Devontae Adams is great and by far the best receiver in the league, but again, like you said, it's only one person.
And I mean, what if Devontae Adams decides to leave?
Yeah.
Then Rodgers retires.
I don't know.
He's not going anywhere. There's nowhere with a young core that's going to take him over Russell Wilson.
I mean, we thought the same thing about Brett Favre. We thought the same thing about Tom Brady. Like, we thought the same thing about so many quarterbacks, and they've all always have left and gone somewhere else.
I don't know. It's going to depend on how this year ends.
Yeah, because I mean, if you truly think about it, though, too, like, depending on how the Browns truly feel about it with Baker Mayfield and everything.
Yeah, that's true too.
Cleveland might not be a bad spot.
No. And we said the same thing about Tom Brady. No, actually wasn't we. It was somebody in this podcast that said, "Oh, Tom Brady, they're going to go 3-13 and he's going to request a trade." And guess what happened? He won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, they played dog shit teams. I still stand by that.
They still won a Super Bowl over the Kansas City Chiefs.
Still won a ring.
Cool.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Won a dog shit team or not, they still won a ring. So it's no difference there. And he's the GOAT.
And he's still the GOAT.
Y'all. And if, like I said, if y'all haven't seen that show, Man in the Arena, you'll see why he's the GOAT. That man is holy shit. Moving on though, the Rams over the Cardinals. Aaron Donald showed why he's the man. Kyler Murray looks like a pissed off toddler running around on that offense, trying to run away from taking a bath. Do you guys think that Cardinals have hit that every season they go up, they look really good, and do you think they've hit that bar and then start to drop now, or do you think they're going to pick it back up again?
They lost by 7. It's nothing to worry about.
Yeah, just one game. But I could see them choking the playoffs, though. I could totally see that.
I mean, they could definitely choke in the playoffs. That's like the Cardinals thing to do. But
yeah,
they lost by 7. It's not a deal.
They still have the 1 seed. So, but they had the chance if they won. They actually don't have the 1 seed. Packers have the 1 seed now. Sorry. If they would have won, they would have locked the one. They would have locked the playoff spot. Nobody has clinched a playoff spot yet, which is kind of weird because I think I was seeing something the last time no one has done that is since like 2017. So this is gonna be a fun playoffs year, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think the NFC is pretty stacked. The AFC, I mean, looks pretty stacked, but the NFC, I mean, they're stacked.
Yeah.
So, Steven, do you want to go over our picks and records and all that fun stuff?
Sure, why not? Let's go over our picks.
Why'd you sound so enthused?
Damn.
I don't know. I hate talking about the Rodgers thing. I've hated talking about it since the preseason. I hate talking about it now. It gets to me. But whatever. Let's move on. Garcia killed it.
I wasn't talking about that. I was talking about like they clinched a playoff spot, not
being eliminated. Yeah.
Who being eliminated? I don't care about them. They're stupid.
People
suck. Those teams suck. I don't give a shit.
It was the Texans that were the first team.
Yeah, the Texans were the first. Yeah.
That's okay. All right, moving on.
Yeah, we ain't got to do that.
Garcia killed it. Went 12-2. I mean, if the Cardinals could have won, that'd have been a great record.
Woo! Good job, Garcia.
Diver came in second at 11-3. Tyler third, 10-4, and me in last at 9-5. I mean, not a terrible week for any of us, but I mean, some people gained some ground and some people got fucked. So
And can you name who got fucked, sir?
It's somebody who goes by Holly Jolly on Twitter. He's kind of a fucking fat dumbass.
You don't sound very Holly Jolly for this being the Holly Jolly season.
It's the podcast. I'm with my friends. Why would I not be Holly and Jolly? Eat a dick.
That's not very Holly Jolly, sir.
All right, let's continue on and go over to the fantasy results here. This week for fantasy, I mean, you guys killed it. I really think I only put input on Javonte and Kittle. You guys were the ones who went for everybody else. And we finished with 242 points. I mean, that's by far the most we've ever had.
That's insane.
We topped the personal best of last week, which was 218. So, I mean, are we going to keep? Are we going to keep doing it to the end of the year? Does it even matter at this point?
Oh yeah, this is fun.
Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say we could finish on a high note, or we could we could go out, this week and get 75 points.
Well, we can pick the worst the worst
pick the worst possible team we can pick.
Yeah, we pick non-starters the whole time. 0 0 0 0 1 point.
At 1 point.
No, you just got to pick the Texans teams and you'll be fine.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
That'll be good.
True.
All right. And then looking ahead here, I mean, we're not going to talk about the Week 15 schedule just yet, but we're going to look at the records. Diver is sitting at 125-80 in first.
Woo!
Tyler's sitting at 123-82 in second. Garcia's at 122-83 in third. Woo! And I'm fucking at 116-89. I'm the only one to not break the 120s.
Woo! Woo!
Yeah. So, I mean, we got 4 weeks worth of games left. I mean, anything could really happen in the next 4 weeks, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be the one who's getting the punishment at the end of the season. So I'm just getting ready. I'm preparing my butthole for it. And
no, I want you to show up in a balaclava, and we're going to show up in hoods. And all you're going to have on is assless chaps.
Okay. Well, that sounds terrible. I'd rather just
That sounds
die.
disgusting. I'm sorry. That's going to make me throw up.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
See you in assless chaps. Well,
I think that's pretty much it for the first half of the show, unless we want to talk about something else.
So I got a question.
Yeah, what's up, Doc?
Have you guys seen, I know it's been a week or two, but have you guys seen Cooper Kupp's interview after the game when they
that shit was so in
down?
depth. That shit was amazing.
The fact that he's a wide receiver and could break it all down like that was insane to me.
That shit's insane. I love when I love that shit. Oh man, I love that shit.
You would kind of understand it and see it from a quarterback, but from a wide receiver standpoint, that man is on a different level.
Well, depending on what wide receiver you talk to too, because you have them that are natural talented, but most of the NFL wide receivers, they have a good understanding of how to break a zone or break a man, like, and where to put themselves.
Right.
They're pretty smart when it comes to that stuff.
Right. As they should be, but like you just don't see it as often.
Right. Or they don't get asked those questions. They don't answer them. I bet 10-1 in the film room and whenever they do that stuff, I bet they're talking like that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
yeah, that was insane. Whew, that was insane. All right, Steve, you want to break us out?
All right, we're going on break. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, everybody, it's time for a small intermission. We'll be back right after this, and we'll talk to you in just a few minutes.
Bring it back. We're back. Yeah. Return of the Mac. Yeah. What's going on, everybody? We're welcome back. God, I sound like I had a stroke there. So, we're going to dive in. Let's just jump into it. Our picks for this week. There are definitely some terrible picks this week. It's a tough week, boys. It's a tough week. But fuck it. We got to go. All right. Thursday. Tomorrow. Chiefs at the Chargers.
This is the most important AFC West game of the entire season. If the Chargers can win, I mean, the Broncos have a really, really far off shot of taking the first seed in the division. They'll have to get through the Bengals and then all three division teams, but they have a chance if the Chargers can somehow beat the Chiefs. Does it happen, though?
I'm going Chiefs.
Chiefs.
You're going Chiefs?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Chiefs.
In LA?
They got their swagger back.
Fuck it, I'm already 6 games behind. Chargers.
Oh, shit.
I want the Chargers to win, which means that the Chiefs are going to fucking just destroy them.
As long as Herbert plays well, I'm happy.
Yeah, I hope Herbert doesn't play well unless they win.
Diver, I'm hoping Herbert plays well for you.
And then they win.
Yep. No.
Yep.
No.
No.
Patrick
Yep.
Mahomes plays better.
Nope, I hope Patrick Mahomes. No, I don't hope any of that. I was going to say, I hope he does something.
Herbert
But
and Kelsey plays well, it's a good day.
Steven, if you wish injury upon him or anything like that, his wife and his brother will randomly show up in your house and they will TikTok dance on you
Oh, that's cool. I really
For,
don't
like,
care.
hours upon end.
That's awesome. I don't give a shit. They can
They're not.
freeze.
All right.
Vegas
We got-
at Cleveland.
Yep. 2 Saturday games.
2 Saturday games.
I'm gonna go Vegas. I'm gonna go to the Raiders just because of the fact of the Browns have so many people out.
Everybody's
Yep.
sick. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Vegas on that one too.
Like you're gonna have Case Keenum starting at quarterback. Like,
I mean, the Raiders suck.
Yeah.
So yeah, who knows? Still going Raiders though. What about you, Garcia?
Fuck. I'm going Cleveland.
Fucking hate you.
Diver, who are you going?
Raiders.
Raiders.
I mean, the entire Browns are like out basically,
Yeah.
and you're gonna have Case Keenum at quarterback. Like, I don't trust it.
New England at Indianapolis.
Oh God.
Patriots.
Patriots. Yeah, I gotta go Patriots on that one. Watch, Jonathan Taylor's gonna go off for like 8 touchdowns this week.
You might.
It ain't gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. Not against that defense.
That's true.
I mean, Taylor's gonna get his, but I mean, I see Patriots still winning out.
Yeah.
Tennessee at Pittsburgh.
Oh shit.
Pittsburgh's gonna win this game. Tennessee's gonna fall off. They're gonna miss the playoffs. I said it 6 weeks ago. It's gonna happen.
I'm gonna go Tennessee, honestly.
In Pittsburgh.
It's in Pittsburgh in December. Yeah, they're gonna win.
I'm gonna go Pittsburgh.
Diver, who'd you go? Tennessee?
Yeah, I'm going with Tennessee. I don't think it's gonna be a pretty win, but I don't trust Big Ben.
After seeing what he did in the second half last week, it's tough to go against the Steelers right now. Like, they have a little bit momentum going, the only thing is did you all see what Claypool did at the end of the game?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And he blames his lineman for that? Like, okay.
I mean,
Okay, that's just I never liked him since last year either, but I'm going go Steelers on that one.
all right.
I think Najee Harris has himself a game.
All right, Carolina in Buffalo.
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 Buffalo. Yep. Okay, that was easy. Washington at Philadelphia.
Oh shit. This is a tough one. This is
actually a tough pick, yeah.
Because
In Philly.
In Philly. Yeah.
Hurts is healthy.
Yeah.
They're both 6-7, and this is a huge game to get them.
I'm going Washington.
I'm gonna go Philly.
Isn't Washington hurt too?
I was say Washington's
COVID?
Washington's pretty banged up, and yeah, they got people.
Oh, the
COVID.
quarterback. He's out.
Yeah, Heineke's out. Heineke's hurt.
I'm going Philly.
Yeah, I'm going Philly.
Yeah, whether Jalen Hurts or not, if Gardner Minshew plays, if Jalen Hurts plays, I'm going Philly on that one. It's because they have at quarterback you have Ryan Fitzpatrick, who's of course injured. Taylor Heineke questionable with his knee. Kyle Allen, who is on COVID-19 reserve, out week 15 unless he tests negative twice. Kyle Shermer, who is on the practice squad, and then Jordan Tiamu, who just signed on Wednesday. I hope Kyle Shermer is Pat Shermer's son, and I hope to see him get banged up because I do not like his dad.
Get destroyed. Just because
this is because of your dad, bitch. Yeah, so I'm going Philly on that one.
We're all going Philly. Okay.
Yeah, because especially if they have their quarterbacks out. Oh yeah.
Dog shit in Duval.
I'm going shit.
You're going dog shit in Duval. Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. I mean, come on, can Houston lose to the Jaguars? I mean,
they could. Absolutely.
They could.
Yeah.
But I'm going with Davis Mills on this one.
I'm going with that Texans defense actually too.
Yeah, I think I might actually go with.
Jesus Christ, Steven.
You know what? Shut the fuck up.
Garcia brought up a point. He messaged the group. We didn't go over our guest picks.
We can go over that after this.
Okay, sorry. My bad, dog. My bad.
Just didn't want to forget about them.
Yeah.
They're not necessarily.
We got you, Ben.
What's we all go in Houston?
Yep.
Yeah.
Good, cool. Dallas in New York.
Dallas.
Arizona at Detroit. Arizona. The Jets. The Jets in Miami.
Ooh.
I'm going Miami.
Dolphins.
I gotta go Miami on that one. Yeah.
Cincinnati at Denver.
Fuck, this is a hard one. This is fucking hard.
Sucks.
The Bengals suck in Denver. Like historically,
and they're going to Denver.
They're terrible. Yeah, in Denver.
I'm going Denver.
And I honestly feel like Surtain is a better corner than Chase is a wide receiver. So.
I don't know, man. Jamar Chase kind of put it to him last year. So
I think Jamar Chase is probably going to be. I think Jamar Chase has a very good chance to be offensive rookie.
Nope, you are completely wrong. But okay. We'll talk about that later too.
Yeah. So we're all Denver?
I'm going Denver.
Okay. Atlanta in San Francisco.
I'm going Cincinnati on that one.
Oh, you're going Cincinnati? Oh shit.
I am.
Atlanta in San Francisco.
San Francisco.
Yeah, that's San
Fran. Yeah.
Yep. Seattle versus the Rams.
I think LA is starting to catch a little bit of momentum. I'm going Rams, and they're getting Darrell Henderson back. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Rams.
Yeah, you know if that offense coordinator wasn't stupid, Steven, you probably would have won this week.
What about Rashad Penny, man?
No, that was a fluke. It's against Houston. Come on, man. It's a fucking fluke.
I know.
Anyone can run on Houston.
So we're all going Rams?
Steven could run on Houston.
He could.
We're all going Rams?
Yep.
Yeah.
Green Bay versus Baltimore.
Okay, so is Lamar healthy though?
No, he's not.
No. He's questionable, I think. I think
I'm
that
going
figures it.
Packers.
I'm going Packers
Yeah.
on that one. Yeah,
Packers.
I think
All right.
Rodgers has himself a good game.
All right. New Orleans versus Tampa Bay.
Tampa.
Tampa.
Damn, bro.
If Jameis Winston was playing, I know this is going to sound bad, but if Jameis Winston was playing, I might go Saints.
Yeah, I might go New Orleans, but yeah.
Tampa's starting to catch momentum too, so I'm going Tampa on that one.
Minnesota at Chicago. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
All right. Those are all our picks. Those are all 16 games.
Damn, there's 16 games this week. That's
The
great.
next 3 weeks, it's all straight up Saturday, Sunday games.
Yep.
Yay.
Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
Yep. Then there are no buys. All buys are done.
So we're gonna pick our fantasy team and then go over.
Let's go over
Four
Ben.
down?
Let's go over Ben's picks real quick.
All right.
Gotta pull him up because I don't have him ready.
He's your friend and you forgot. That's insane, man.
I didn't forget anything. Sure.
I don't know. Sounds like you forgot him. Forgot about him.
Okay, these are all Ben's picks. He picked Pittsburgh. They lost. He picked Jets. They lost.
No, just go over their freaking. Just go over his record, man.
What do you want me to do? Okay.
Why you gotta yell?
Why do you gotta like? Whatever.
Because he didn't count them.
Ben went 7-7. Okay. Ben went 500. He didn't beat any of us. It was a good effort. I appreciated him for being interactive in the chat.
That's like a freaking what you would call a participation trophy.
But God, I hate you guys for being an asshole.
We're just trying to make sure our listeners and our fans are taken care of, man.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Ben
Good
was
shit though.
Ben was
Good
our
shit.
listener of the week last week, so we really
Our
appreciate.
only listener.
There were 6 people listening live last week.
Yeah, 3 of them were us.
No, I don't listen to the podcast when I'm doing the podcast.
What?
Tyler said that we listen live, and I was one. You were one. What, Ben? I don't know what you were. I'm over here frying my brain because I'm whatever. Sorry, getting ready to leave for a party. Okay, Ben, well, you go enjoy your party. I'm gonna keep getting bullied by my co-host, so you know it's okay.
Ben can't save you.
Bully.
Yeah. Can't save you, man. That's not bullying. Get the fuck out.
But yeah, good job, Ben. You went 7-7. At least you weren't under 500. I mean, you could have been like me, like the first couple weeks of the season. So
I want to stay here for the bullying.
I
See, he's
want to
part
stay
of
here
it.
for the bullying. Yeah. See. Okay. All right.
Ha, 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 ha.
Those are Ben's
Ha, ha, ha.
picks. Let's go. I think we're done with all the graphics, so we can make our fantasy picks. Let's make our fantasy picks.
Diver, have you've been a part of these, right?
No, he
Nope.
hasn't. Diver
Okay.
hasn't been here for any of these yet.
All right, so what we do, Diver, is just make our ultimate fantasy team. So we go over we start from quarterback and work all our way down from to kicker, and then we collectively, just like we said, we collectively make one, and
Yeah,
we hope we do good.
I kind of picked up on that.
All right, cool. Too easy. So
Okay.
I
quarterback.
mean, it's kind of common sense, but
QB.
Kyler Murray versus the Lions.
I mean, we.
yeah,
but-
I mean, it's.
Kirk Cousins
I'd say, dude,
against the Bears.
or do you go Tua against the Jets?
For Tom Brady against the Saints.
This is a good week for anything.
What do y'all
Ben,
think?
Or Ben said
This
Dak versus the Giants.
Dak against the Giants. I can
Yeah,
see that too.
Yeah.
I think Dak versus the Giants, honestly.
Want to go Dak?
And Pollard is out. Pollard is out, I think, still.
Who are we going with?
Yeah, I'd
Dak?
probably say Dak.
Ben says, "Have you met the Bucks? We always lose to the Saints." That would suck.
Oh, it doesn't matter if you won or lost. It just matters if
Tom Brady,
Brady
does
doesn't.
good. Yeah, Brady does well. Who are we going with? Let's QB.
let's go
I'd
Dak.
say Dak.
Dak. Okay. Running back 1.
Jonathan Taylor.
All right.
Jonathan Taylor.
So this will be the week he only gets 6 points.
No,
Oh,
he'll get his 100.
He'll still get 100 yards. Yeah. RB2.
You say Dalvin Cook against Chicago?
Because Dalvin's still gimpy. He's still not 100%. Melvin against the Bengals. They have a shitty run defense. Their run defense is
but I don't like.
shit.
I don't like when 1 and 2. I don't like that 1-2 punch. I mean, I love the 1-2 punch as a fan, but as a fantasy fan,
no.
But then again, too, do we go Javonte? Because Javonte plays, he's been scoring, but Melvin has been playing really well too, though. So it's really hard to go against them.
I said Melvin got me 38 points last week. So
should we go? Oh man, I kind of want to go Javonte and Melvin. Melvin at the flex and Javonte at
the RB2. We could do that, but I mean,
what about you, Garcia? You haven't said anything.
I'm gonna go with y'all. Whatever y'all want to do on this one.
No. Don't you fucking do this.
Don't you put that on us, you motherfucker.
Yeah, man, I'm with y'all. Come on. Ride or die.
What you guys' decision?
Oh, what about Connor? James Conner against the Lions.
Ooh.
That's a good pick.
Ooh, he's been playing out of his mind.
Want to do that?
Let's do that. Yeah, let's roll with that as RB2.
There.
And then if it goes bad, we blame Garcia.
Then you blame me.
You blame Garcia. Yep, that's exactly what we do that for. Wide receiver 1. Cup. Cooper Cup.
Yeah.
Against the Seahawks. Yeah. Okay. Cooper Cup. Wide receiver 2. Jefferson against the Bears.
I want to pick someone from the Chiefs and the Chargers, but then again, I want to do Justin Jefferson because Justin Jefferson is going to do his thing.
Yeah, 100%.
Jefferson against the Bears. Is that what we want to do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do it.
Tight end. Kittle against the Falcons.
I agree.
Yeah.
Kittle's been out of his mind. Yeah.
Flex.
Do we do Javonte or Melvin?
I would.
Or do you want to do? Is Deebo Samuel back?
He is back.
Deebo did play last week.
Yeah. I mean, Deebo having himself a year.
I mean, running backs traditionally score more than wide receivers.
Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
Interesting.
But Deebo Samuel has also been running the ball too.
He's playing both right now.
Or what about CeeDee Lamb against the Giants?
No, that team, they're so iffy on who's going to get the ball more.
True. I was throwing it out there.
Okay.
I like a running back in that position if we're going to do that.
Oh.
Crickets.
Yep. Thinking.
Christine, why don't you say something? Huh?
What, man? I already did.
Oh my God. One time?
One time.
Hey, one time for the one time.
You can pick Najee against the Titans.
Nah, I don't trust that.
No?
I don't either.
I'd almost go with Debo. That's just me, though.
I either like Deebo or Javonte.
Yeah, I'd say I'd probably pick one of those two, honestly.
You look. Thinking. Bengals, man. Fuck it, go Javonte.
Yeah.
Is that what we're doing? Javonte Williams?
Yep, let's roll with it.
Defense, special team. I mean, do we pick the Texans D against the Jaguars?
Oh, the Dolphins D is ranked number 1 this week.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially against the Jets. And I mean, if you truly look at it too, like Dallas defense might not be bad for that either, though, against the Giants.
Right, because Glennon's starting.
Yeah.
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 Kind of like Dallas's defense, honestly.
Go with them.
Dallas?
Yep.
Kicker.
Okay. So I know we don't maybe not want to because McManus has been so off and on, even though he won AFC Specialist of the Week or whatever. But he said that he is down to kick a 66-yard field goal this week.
Sure.
So
Fuck it. Why not?
you want to
So-
roll with McManus?
You can either do that or probably go with Kansas City's kicker or like the
Or Nick
Chargers
Folk.
kicker.
Go Nick Folk too.
Against the
Yeah.
Colts?
Because I mean that might come down to field goals.
Yeah, maybe.
Either going to say Bucker or McManus.
Yeah, I'd say because I think Bucker might. Because I also think it's the same thing. I think that one's going to come down to like field goals and extra teams and stuff, or extra points and stuff like that.
Bucker McManus.
Garcia.
Butker.
Bucker.
Butker.
All right, let's go Butker.
Harrison Butker.
Harrison Butker.
Butker.
Prescott, Taylor, Connor, Cup, Jefferson, Kittle, Williams, Dallas's defense, and Butker.
What a terrible name. I bet he got made fun of a lot.
I don't doubt it.
All right, y'all. So y'all ready for the 4 downs?
Bring it. Let's go.
All right,
4
down.
downs.
All right, so 4 downs. We're on our first down. Melvin Gordon is 284 yards shy, and Javonte Williams is 257 yards away from both hitting 1,000 yards rushing this season. Do y'all know the last tandem to do that?
I know it was Anderson and somebody else. I always forget the other guy.
Are you talking about for Broncos specific?
No. Anybody in the NFL?
Broncos specific was Anderson and somebody else. I don't know.
Ben Tate and Arian Foster.
Nope.
Damn.
I wouldn't know.
Diver, you got a guess? What?
Diver. What? Huh?
I'm thinking. I was
Okay.
I was drinking my adult beverage there.
Oh,
Okay.
don't worry.
My
I've
thinking
tried to
fluid.
get us on the. I've tried to get us sponsored by a couple beer companies, so you can say it.
Oh, okay. I really don't know.
So the last tandem to do that was Jonathan Stewart and D'Angelo Williams for the Carolina Panthers in 2009.
Damn.
That's crazy.
All right, second down. The first 45 to 50 minutes of the NFL draft this year is going to be about New York football. As of right now, the order goes Detroit at 1, followed by the Jags, Texans, Jets, Giants that they've earned from being putrid, and then the Jets from Seattle and Giants again from Chicago. A couple weeks ago, it was Jets, Giants.
Jesus.
Jesus.
So I guess my question to y'all is, do you think they use those picks or do you think they try and trade to go up?
I got a
think...
rebuttal question.
Oh, go ahead.
So Tyler brought it up. Do you think they finally give up on Daniel Jones and Saquon?
I think so. I think they give up on Daniel Jones.
I think they give up on Saquon.
Me and Tyler were talking about it earlier.
I think they try to trade for Saquon. I think they just straight up give up on Daniel Jones. Saquon.
So, I mean, if they use those picks wisely, they might be able to try to build something for after them. But
Yep.
What was your question?
I could also see them potentially trading those picks, though, too, depending on who really declares for the draft and everything like that.
Who's mine or Divers?
Yours.
Mine was do you think they use those picks or do you think they use those picks to try and trade up?
Yeah. Question.
I think they use those picks. I think
Yep.
I think the Giants have to use those picks. I think the Jets might try to trade.
I think the Jets will trade because, at least from what I've seen so far, like the top 10 picks is very defensive heavy. So I think the Jets might try to trade at least one of them. And then I think the Giants will probably end up using them.
Okay. All right, third down. From week 7 onward, the Broncos defense has accounted for just 15 points allowed per game. That is the third best in the NFL. only the New England Patriots and the team that we said their defense was trash, Kansas City Chiefs. The New England Patriots have given up 10.4 points per game, and Kansas City with 13.1 points per game are better in that span.
In that span, though.
In that
In that
Yeah.
span. Yeah,
So
believable.
think about it.
Absolutely.
Think about when their win streak started too.
No, it's 100% believable.
Same with the Patriots. The Patriots started kicking ass when their defense started
Yep.
kicking ass. Of course, defense wins championships. But we all said at the beginning of the year, Kansas City, their defense is done. Their defense is trash. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Now
You're
look at
wrong.
them. They're one of the best defenses in the league.
Yep. They turned it
I mean,
around.
I don't think they're going to keep up that average this week playing against the Chargers, but it's definitely believable.
Right. But and you got to think too. Defenses can win championships when they get to the playoffs. All they got to do is if they can give up 15 to 20 points a game, that offense can beat anybody.
Uh-huh.
And their offense is rolling right now. So, like I said in one of my hot takes, a few weeks ago, Kansas City Chief fans, do not sell your February tickets just yet. And then my fourth down hot take, which like I said, it really isn't a hot take, but I think it's a little bit different because we were talking about other people winning this award. But I believe the modern day Lombardi, Bill Belichick, will win his 4th Coach of the Year award this year.
Yep.
100%.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
Yep. Agreed.
Because we were all saying, remember we say like Cliff Kingsbury, all this and that. I think Kingsbury's starting to they're kind of dropping, but I think with what Belichick has done, especially after what he had last year, he is the Coach of the Year, and there's no question about it. And I think that this is a wide diver. We said Jamar Chase was not, because Mac Jones is going to be the Offensive Rookie of the Year.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I think Mac Jones, with what Mac Jones has been doing since early or like middle of the season from now, I think Mac Jones basically has won Offensive Rookie of the Year by now. But I don't think Jamar Chase should be discredited essentially from it, because I mean Jamar Chase is still having a hell of a year.
Oh yeah, excuse me. There's no doubt about that. But I think what Mac Jones is doing right now in this league, for that team is just
100. Yeah, easily.
So is this showing that Belichick is now officially can say? I think we have to wait just probably 1 or 2 more seasons. But can you say that Belichick is now showing that he can win without Brady?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah. I think he spent the right money in the right places in the offseason, getting Matt Judon, which was, I think, one of the best signings of the year. Getting those 2 tight ends, Jonnu Smith and Hunter Henry, and then getting a couple deep defense players. I think, honestly, that he did one of the best jobs in free agency. And everybody was like, oh, God. Remember, Steven, we were just talking about that? Like, oh, wow, the Patriots, they're done. Mac Jones is done, blah, blah, blah. Because he threw what? Those 5 picks to
He threw 4 picks in the game against the Jets, I think.
Jets, and we thought he was trash, and then boom.
Yep,
Goes
picked it
off.
right back up. Yep.
So, all right. Well, there's my 4 downs.
Alrighty.
Good stuff, man.
Good job. Good 4 downs.
All right. Well, I think we're going to talk about Hawkeye real fast, and then we're going to get out of here so I can go eat.
Yep, we're going to talk about first couple episodes, and then we're going to get out. I guess start episode 1. What do you guys think about the first episode? Just the premiere.
Oh, God. We're going to go through each episode. Then we're just going to summarize the whole thing.
We're going to summarize the whole thing, but I mean, what did you think about at the start? Did you think it was going to be where it's at right now?
I like but I like their perspective they did with the Avengers in New York.
Yep.
Oh,
that was legit.
The shot from 2012, yeah, at the very beginning. Yep. Yeah, that was good. We're not going to talk about episode 5 here. I mean, if that's what you people want, Tyler's the only one who's seen it out of us, so
we'll talk later. Just interact with our Twitter and Instagram, whatever, if you guys want to talk later.
Yeah, we'll talk for sure. I honestly like the way that Haley Steinfeld's doing Kate Bishop. I mean, I don't know how many of you have read the comic that they're taking inspiration from. But I mean, she's pretty much like exactly from the comic. She's pretty much portraying Kate Bishop the way that she should be portrayed.
Yep. I agree. Echo was pretty cool.
I think Echo's pretty cool. It's gonna be cool because didn't she get her own show announced on Disney Plus Day?
Yep, her spinoff.
She's gonna have a show. What do you think of Grills? The firefighter. You like Grills?
Cool dude.
Cool dude. Yeah. His LARPing community. I guess one of the big things that we can talk about, I guess, that I've been thinking about. Do you think Jack Duquesne killed Armand? Or do you think he's being set up?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, he killed him, or yes, he's being set up?
No, he killed him.
You think he
Just
killed
yes.
him? Oh,
I'm right either way. If I say just yes.
just yes.
Yeah.
I think he's being set up. I don't think he killed him.
Fuck Jack. I don't like him.
You don't like
Fuck him.
Jack.
He looks like He looks like Bella from Twilight's dad. So I don't like him already.
And I'm pretty sure. I mean, without seeing episode 5 yet, I'm pretty sure that what's gonna happen in episode 5, because Feige's been teasing it, and everybody else on the planet's been teasing it, that episode 5 is gonna break the internet. I'm pretty sure this episode reveals Kingpin. I mean, I'm gonna go watch it, and then if at the end it does, I mean, we'll talk about it amongst ourselves. But
See, I don't want to say anything because if whatever I say is going to give it away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
gonna
don't say
spoil-
shit.
it's gonna spoil something.
Shut up.
So, I mean, I guess that's it. I'm done with the pod. I'm done with the podcast here. I want to go see.
We'll
if
bully you
it's-
later because your lucky dinner's ready for me, or else I'll bully you more.
Hey, I'm hungry too.
I want to go. Yeah, I want to go eat, and I want to see if Kingpin's in here. So,
All right, message us if we're on. Everybody, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. We appreciate it. I'm out. I'm gonna go eat dinner. Diver, thanks for joining us again. Steven,
Of course.
fuck you. Garcia, you're cool.
I love the Steven. Fuck
Steven,
you. Yeah,
I
thank
love you.
Thank you, Diver. I love you too.
Much love, Steven.
Yeah, I love you too, Garcia. Fuck you, Tyler. You're the
Damn
dick.
Yep, suck my ass. Take us out, Steven.
All right, guys. Thanks so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Like we said, only one episode left after this one for the first season. We'll be taking a break the 29th. We'll be coming back the week after. There's only 4 more days and a couple hours left to join the Most Okayest giveaway if you have not yet. I think that's it. I think that's covering all the bases. You guys have a good rest of your day. Have a good week. If you're going to see Spider-Man, enjoy it, but don't be an asshole and don't spoil shit. Later.